Good morning, standard 9 students. Today I am the first class going to take the first class online. Right, ninth standard to 2021 session 2021-22. So I am going to start the chapter which is you are familiar in the previous classes. That chapter because that will be easy for you. Compound interest. Right. Compound interest, two types of question mainly given in this exercise. Compound interest, first without using the formula and second by using the formula. What is the difference between the simple interest and compound interest? Simple interest is calculated yearly. Yeah. For 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, how many years? It is calculated at a time together yearly. But in compound interest, what happened? The first year amount become principal for the second year, and then again the interest is calculated on this amount. Second year amount become principal for the third year. So that's why it is increasing. Going means interest is too much interest is coming in compound interest compared to the simple interest. One example I am giving you. Suppose we have principal 1000 rupees, rate 10% and time 3 years. Right. When we have to calculate the simple interest, we will calculate the simple interest 3 years together. By using the formula, simple interest is equal to P into R into T by 100. What is the principal? Principal is rupees 1000. Rate is 10%. Time 3 years by 100. Cancel. This is 300 is the interest. Simple interest is 300. What is the amount? Amount become 1000 plus 3 years 300, that is 1300. This much amount you will receive after 3 years. So principal 1000, rate 10% given, time 3 years given. We will calculate the simple interest while using the formula PRT by 100. So P is 1000, R is 10, time is 3 years together by 100. The interest is coming 300 rupees. Then an amount after 3 years we will get 1003. But when we have to calculate the compound interest for 3 years, we will not calculate together 3 years. We will calculate year wise. How? See. Say interest for the first year. Same formula, PRT by 100 we will use. P is 1000, R is 10, time 1 year we will take. 1 year, second year, third year. Every year we will find the interest. So first year then we will write 1 by 100, cancel rupees 100. Now what is the amount of the first year? A 1 is amount of the first year. 1000 plus 100, that is 1100. Now this amount of the first year become principal for the second year when we calculate the compound interest. So SI2 means simple interest for the second year. When we will calculate the second year interest, we will take the principal which is amount of the first year. Now what is the amount of the first year? 1100. So in place of P we will write 1100. Time 10%. Again second year whole 1 year and then we will not write 2. We will not write for second year, we will write first year, that is 12 month, 1 year. Next second year, again 12 month, that is 1. By 100, cancel, 100k is the interest. So what is the amount? Amount of the second year? 1100 plus 110. That is 0, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 0. This is the amount of the second year. 8. Now this second year amount become principal for the third year. So again we find out the third year amount. Interest for the third year. So when we calculate interest for the third year, the second year amount becomes the principal. 1210, rate is 10%. Third year means 12 months, together 1. By 100, cancel this one, 121. And what is the amount of the third year? 1210 plus 121, that is equal to 1331. This is the amount of the third year. 8. Now how much interest? Compound interest. To calculate the compound interest, either we write final amount minus initial principal. So final amount is 1331. Initial principal is ₹1000. So 330. See the difference. When we calculate the simple interest for 3 years, the simple interest value is coming 300. But for the same amount, when calculated we are calculating the compound interest, it is coming 331. Means 31 rupees more than the simple interest. This is the difference in simple interest and compound interest. What is the difference once again? Simple interest is calculated at a time together for whole year, but compound interest calculated yearly, it may be quarterly, it may be half yearly. If annually, then first year amount become the principal for the second year. Second year amount become principal for the third year. If third year amount become principal for the fourth year, if it is calculated annually. If it is calculated half yearly, then 1 half year means 6 month amount, we will find the interest for 6 months. I will explain you later on this one. But so how to calculate the half yearly and quarterly. So 6 month amount, first 6 month amount become principal for the next 6 months. 8. Then next 6 month amount become principal for the next 6 months. Similarly, quarterly, 4 month amount become principal for the next 4 months. This principal second 4 month quarterly amount become principal for the next quarter. So these are the steps you have to do. So nothing hard. See the question, whether you have to calculate annually, half yearly. Today I am not explaining you the half yearly and quarterly. Next day I will explain you how to calculate interest, compound interest, when it is given quarterly or half yearly. First of all, you solve some simple question in which you have to find the compound interest annually. So find the compound interest. Compound interest finally final amount minus initial principal. So final amount 1331 minus 1000, that is 331. Or add the first year interest, second year interest and third year interest. This is also give the same value 331. Either you subtract final initial principal from the final amount, or another method, add each year interest together, that will give you the compound interest. So question given, find the amount in compound interest. First question, exercise 2.1, 8,000 at a 5% per annum for 2 years. So first you will find the simple interest of first year, then amount of the first year. This amount of the first year become principal for the second year. 8. Next question it is given, a man invests 46,875 at 4% per annum compound interest for 3 years. Calculate interest for the first year. 8. Amount outstanding to his credit at the end of, but what is the interest? What is the interest for the first year? What is the amount for the second year? What is the interest for the third year? This type of question when given, you have to solve by using the formula of simple interest. This type of question you cannot solve by using the formula directly. So next class I will explain you how to find the interest of the first year, amount of the second year, principal for the third year, this type of question. Okay, thank you very much. So at least 4 or 5 questions you have to solve, which is given annually one from your book, and find out the compound interest. Thank you very much.